Emilico from the channel. Today I'm continuing with Shadow Souls. Last week Edward turned into a shadow. That is very shocking. Now I don't know what to believe about the shadows themselves. I don't know if they're actually shadows, what it means to be shadow, if the shadows have the ability to turn like a doll, like a human, however Edward was, or if there's special cases like shadow dolls, which they're aware of, or like that's Edward's secret with the other two that are with him. And like the nobles that were watching the debut go on, don't know. There's so much I want to know. I'm on episode 9 and there's gonna be, I keep forgetting, 11 or 12 episodes. Okay, so we're almost on the season. I feel like this may be the last episode of the debut, but because we're almost on the season, I feel like they might take this debut to the end of the season. Emilico found Kate when Kate was starting to fall off. Like the chain were falling from her cage. I don't know why she's in the most dangerous situation ever, but I don't know if she caught her in time. She does have her wagon, or if they both got hurt or fell somewhere. But I'm pretty sure they're going to be together for this episode. Edward's all sneaky and shady. They're doing construction outside, so if you hear that, that's that. And yes, without further ado, let's continue. Aniplex, you gotta be careful with this. Faces will lose their sense of self in due time, becoming but faithful servants of their shadows. Then shall shadow and face unite as a complete being. I didn't even take in what they're saying. Let's take in what they're saying first. Let's go back. Faces will lose their sense of self in due time. Okay, becoming but faithful servants. Okay. I just just reading. Then shall shadow and face unite as complete being. Like literally. And that's it. Wait, so are like the dolls raised and like taught like to become their shadow, like, you know, do everything for them, and then they like merge, so then they have the shadows then have the ability to have that face and then go back to their shadow form? Is that what's doing with Edward? Oh jeez. Wait, what did that one comment say? I don't want to feel like I'm stealing ideas. This comment said that they think the reveal of Edward might be a hint to the true nature of the shadows. Yes, it's possible that the shadows are some sort of parasites that can take over the forms of living dolls / humans. Perhaps this process is difficult, which is why they are grooming the dolls to be submissive and weak. I forgot what this comment said, but I guess I had the same idea, but I did hear it here first. That's exactly what I'm thinking now too. Shady people. Faces are meant to be taken. Having faces rescue their masters creates an emotional bond. So they've all done this before? Yo, this Emily's crazy. It's so dark. That's not gonna be the case with Emilico, Kate, and all these people. Nah, that's not gonna be the case. They're gonna form these type of bonds and like break out. They're gonna new powers, balls thing in that respect. Sophie looks fake. Okay, she talked to herself. I keep forgetting the algorithm. Do you wish to mass produce? Sorry, I keep reading it. It helps. I like it. It's a house's greatest secret. Is she just listening? Eileen doesn't respect. She doesn't condone. They're getting out of here. They're living with their shadows. These people they're not having it. This is so crazy. It was right in my face from the last video. Bro, I don't know, when I read that comment, I thought, well, that could be a possibility. But then as soon as I see this episode, I'm thinking that same thing too. I'm like, I know I've seen that somewhere though. Gotta give credit where it's due. But crazy. They're leaving. They're getting this house. There's no way they're stepping back inside this castle knowing what the noble's secret is and what they plan to do with the dolls. And after their bond, they're making them form. Like, Kate really cares about Emilico, everyone cares about everyone. After them and Shirley might be becoming close. Nah. But, so I feel like Emilico, I said in the beginning, like, you know, this has to be the type of way this anime's gonna go. Emilico's gonna find out secrets, and then it's just gonna change her perspective and, like, the look of the shadow house, and she's gonna, like, find out these secrets and the secrets. I wonder how the others would take it, if she's the only one to figure it out and then tell them, or maybe she'll like figure it out with them and Sean. How wonderful of you. Okay, I knew they were getting close. Oh, what's the episode called? A Bird Cage and Flowers. He's still hasn't found Patrick. And you want to get to the next side, so enough of this. They might turn around. And he's like, wait. And they're gonna kind of walk away and he's gonna stop him. Look at this, like, it looks so friendly and like the debut's going well. After the trials they face, they'll be like treated well. Whoa. And then like they're trying to consume. I don't think of course the shadows don't know. Of course they don't know because Louise is really, I mean, I feel like she'd be like okay with it. She's like so obsessed with her own face, or Lou's face, which is still hers, but like she doesn't necessarily have it. So if she has the opportunity to take it, I think she will. And I was looking at Barbie though. Aren't supposed to replicate to it? I mean, she's not wearing the same clothes, but like the hair, accessories. You can stop him in time. I mean, she could fully see, but since he's catching feelings and they're just the dolls. He got far. Oh, I don't know if that was. They made his like reveal of him being a shadow so dramatic, and then like this episode it's just like common knowledge. Everyone knows. It's just simple. Shadow on his hand, shadow in the air. I mean, it won't. I mean, it could muster. It's a big rock, a big boulder. If only they knew to survive the debut. They're literally the same, Patrick and Ricky. But they need the shadow. Like they have to pass together. Shadow and the doll. He can do it with his suit. He's gonna show off his sut. He's quite strong. I wonder if. I mean, they were looking at Sean. The novel was like they were looking at Sean and his. Oh my! You see, they did it already. They've done it before. This is so crazy. Your excited face is showing. I mean, she has the light for it. And then Kate and Emilico. That guy sounds like a narrator. It's crazy. But they're checking on everyone but Kate and Emilico. I knew they'd do this. They have to watch out for them. They're saying, oh, she's wishy-washy, she's this, she's that, but she's gonna be the one to expose your secrets with Miss Sunshine. Oh my god, she's so... Why y'all was yelling at her? What's she supposed to do? She's just standing there. The most pitiful of all. Well, look where you put her. I can't believe this. She literally helped every single, not everyone, but a majority of them before she got to you. So she just over trees. I was hoping it was a clip from a dramatic like effect. This is still scary anyways. Like, how is she supposed to? They're not gonna finish in time. I think that's too much. Locking the entrance as well. But how would she have known? Like, anyone could have taken the keys. No one's supposed to know. So then what happens to Kate? Would she just get hurt or would she die? Like, what is his plan? Everyone's assuming he's stealing it. And she's the only one that came to this conclusion. She's just so good. She's just so good. Is the top open? I mean, she could, but then there's still the bushes, the trees. I mean, I assumed you guys came to help. Don't just stand there. And his shears are bigger. You see, like, the way she adapted. He can still go back to being rude to her if he wants, but, like, you know, pay your debts. Just the way she is. She'll get everyone on her side. It doesn't matter how the nobles feel because it's going to be them to retaliate. Okay, and if she gets to the other side, I think she's still going to end up dropping. Because if she swings it, she's hanging by one chain. Do you see her resolve? It doesn't matter exactly if they pass the debut by the rules. She could have jumped out and held the chain. Like, her resolve itself is just crazy. And I don't like how they're picking out Emilico and Kate to say they're fail and they're like the worst candidates and stuff like that. Where did that cloud of soot come from? And how did she end up jumping from... Okay, she jumped down. Yeah, she was top of the thing. Okay. In her wagon full of flowers. She was born brilliant. Oh, Mia. Because if I really was a dog, I'd be broken right now. Y'all being taken over. This is a conspiracy. And she's going to end up saving them all. Maybe, like, more of them. Because, like, these are, like, the main dolls. But, like, with Mia, them... I mean, she's older, but, like... Because, like, Mia and her shadow didn't merge. Okay, still a lot of them that haven't. So I feel like a lot of... Okay, so I feel like when they pass the debut, they're going to continue with that bond thing. Until then, they decide to... Like, maybe they want them to be, like, promoted up somewhere. Then they'll... But, like... I don't know. Like, example, like, how I was saying for Louise and Lou, I feel like Louise would, like, want to do that, even though she really cares about Lou. But it's not about Lou. It's about Lou's face. It's about her face. So, I feel like some of the shadows would willingly want to take over the dolls or the human's face. But then some of them definitely won't. Like, Patrick and Sean and John and Kate, of course. Shirley, them, I don't think as well either. But then Lou's here too, but it's like, you know, you never know. Not all of them have to have, like, these loyal shadow and doll relationship. I can't wait to see how the finale will be. This feels like the ending of the debut, so next time we'll, like, literally wrap it up. I don't think there'll be, like, more after this, because the debut was already long as is, or, like, the garden part, saving the masters, was already long as is. I'm glad we get to figure out this house's secret in this season. I didn't think that they'd probably drag it out and, like, hold it for next season, but I did feel like it was possible that it would be, like, revealed bit by bit, and it would be Emilico, like, learning the secrets. But I feel like since now the audience knows, we're gonna see Emilico getting closer and closer, because now that we know exactly, like, what the secret is and, like, exactly what she needs to learn or how far away she's getting and how safe she is. And Kate, I don't trust them. No, there's no need to trust them, because from what they were saying in the beginning's episode, how I was reading it without really taking it in, and then I went back, and that comment as well, and then how that lady, we saw her face, or that her doll's face before. So I don't know, like, this group doesn't seem like the type like her, she seemed like the type, like these nobles seem like the type to attack and take over and care about themselves only, which is why they took over their dolls. If that was the case, that is the case. They keep saying that, right? That's the only case. But for this group, I feel like the bond they're growing with their dolls is just too much. Except Louise, I don't know why, but I just don't feel like she would give up the opportunity to have her own face. But I don't feel like that is. I feel like they think. I feel like the nobles think. I keep saying I feel like. I'm sorry. That the nobles think that the better they are at the debut, the more capable they are. Like how John is so powerful, and how they keep like rooting for Sean and them to pass. They'll feel like, okay, so he'll be so powerful when he takes over Sean. This, that, this, that. I don't think that's gonna be the case. That's not how it's gonna work. They have their own image of how these shadows are gonna like in the future take over the dolls, or how they're gonna consume the shadows. I don't know, because she's saying like how tasty, or how would John taste, how strong he is. I don't know. They're weird. I feel like it's just her, especially how her tongue got like that. No. She's just weird. But where am I going with this? They're getting out of this house, one way or another, or they're just gonna If they figure out the truth, it's gonna be like no one's gonna know that they know. Or else if they do, then they're gonna have to get out the house. Oh, and yeah, I forgot before in this video, I want to ask if you have any questions for me, about or the anime I'm watching, about anything. I want to a 500 subscriber Q&A. So I'm gonna ask for Jujutsu Kaisen and Hunter x Hunter videos at the end, same like this, if anyone has any questions, and if I get questions, then I'll make that video. But I really want to make it anyway, even if I don't get questions. Like I did it for 100, so I want to for 500, and if I get to 1K, do it like that. So if I don't get questions, then I'll find my own, but I really would like viewer questions about me, about the anime I'm watching, about anything. And yeah, so just going to end here. I'm gonna say other than I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you got this far, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.